Hello everyone, my name is Gilang Zulkarnaen and I'm hereby going to explain about Discourse and Power or CDA 1. There are 4 learning focus from this topic. The first one is what is CDA, the second one the history of the CDA, the third one is some basic term and tool, and lastly some example of the CDA. Let's begin. The first one, critical discourse analysis, is an interdisciplinary approach to the study of discourse, or put it simply, talk and text that view language as a form of social practice. Scholars working in the tradition of CDA generally argue that the social practice and linguistic practice constitute one another and focus on investigating how societal power relations are established and reinforced through the language use. In this sense, it differs from the discourse analysis in that it highlights issue of power, asymmetries, manipulation, exploitation, and structural inequities in domains such as education, media, and politics. The second one, in order to examine ideology and power relation involved in discourse, language connect with the social truth being the primary domain of ideology, and truth being the both side of and staggering struggle for power. Ideology has been called to the basis of the social representation of the group, and in psychological version of the CDA developed by the Thune A. Van Dijk and Ruth Wodak, they are assumed to be a socio-cognitive interface between social structure and discourse structures. The historical dimension in critical discourse studies also play an important role. The third one, although CDA is sometimes mistaken to represent a method of discourse analysis, it is generally agreed upon an expert method in discourse study. The humanity and social science might be used in CDA research as long as able to adequately and referentially produce insight into the way discourse reproduce. Social and political inequality, power abuse or dominance, that is CDA, does not limit its analysis to the specific structure or text or talk, but systematically related this to the structure of the socio-political context. CDA has been used to examine political speech art, to highlight the rhetoric behind this, and any form of the speech that may be used to manipulate the impression given the audience. Many of the tools of the use in the CDA are drawn for the stylistic, which look like the way literary text create meaning and poetic effect. CDA uses a similar type of analysis to look at it, non-literary text. There is no setup group of tools that must be used, and researchers are discovering new ways of analyzing language all the time. And lastly, number 4, there is the example. The media texts are the common subject of analysis in the critical discourse analysis. Here's are from the 2 British newspapers. One published in the tabloid The Daily Mail. The other in the broadsheet The Independent are analysis. The articles represent its publication take on much published British news story that broke on 19 February 2013 when the media picked up and speech, and that the novelist Hilary Mantel gave for a London Review of Books lecture at the British Museum on February 4th. In her lecture, Lawyer Buddies, Mantel discussed the nature of the British monarchy, Kate Middleton's role within having become the wife or the heir to the throne, and the media treatment of the Middleton. This brief analysis of the 2 newspaper articles demonstrates how CDA tools can be used to take an in-depth look at language. By analyzing naming, opposition, and presentation, it was possible to make suggestions as the ideological underlying the article. For instance, the differing way in which Mantel and Middleton are named seem to position the reader close to Middleton, while aspects of the presentation give the impression of Mantel having made a concerted attack on the individual, rather than a thoughtful analysis of an institution and its treatment by the press. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. See you.